Hello friends, this is Dr. Musheer Ahmed once again. Today I am here to start with a new series of lecture on organizational behavior, and the topic for today is nature of organizational behavior. So here we go. The term organizational behavior OB is composed of two words, namely organizational, organization and behavior. Now, if we talk about organization, so an organization is a consciously coordinated social unit composed of two or more persons that functions on a relatively continuous basis to achieve some common goals. Now, if we talk about behavior, in simple words, behavior is a reaction to a stimulus. Now, organizational behavior, if we say it together, is concerned with the study of behavior of people as individuals and groups in the organizational settings. Now, OB is now regarded as a special field of study that covers all aspects of human behaviors in an organization. It includes the effects of organization on human being as well as the effects of human being on organization. Management is interested in understanding organizational behavior, that is, the behavior of individuals in groups, primarily because human behavior influences directly the accomplishment of organizational goals. Now, coming down to the definition of organizational behavior, organizational behavior focuses upon the human behavior in organizational settings. Now, if we talk about specifically, it seeks to comprehend and predict the behavior in an organization through the scientific studies of individuals, processes, group processes, organizational structure and functions. Now, in the words of Callahan, quote, organizational behavior is a subset of management activities concerned with understanding or predicting and influencing individual behavior and organizational settings, unquote. It focuses on the individuals, the groups and the organizational, and also on their interaction relationships. Specifically, organizational behavior attempts to understand individual in an organization as a basis of meeting individual needs and achieving the organizational objectives. It seeks to shed light on the whole complex human factor in the organization by identifying the cause and effect of behavior within that organization. Now, according to Robbins and Judge, organizational behavior is a field of study that investigate the impact that individuals, groups and structures have on behavior within an organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving the organizational effectiveness. This definition of Robbins highlights the level of analysis and the purpose of organizational behavior. It may be noted that organizational behavior applies the knowledge gained about the individuals, groups, and the effect of structure on behavior in order to make organization work more effectively and efficiently. Effectiveness means achieving the predetermined goals or ends. This term should be differentiated from efficiency. Now, efficiency means achieving the predetermined goals by using the minimum amount of resources. Efficiency is measured by the ratio of output to the inputs. A manager is more efficient if he uses less resources, inputs to produce the required goods, outputs, or if produces more goods by using the same amount of input. However, an organization needs to be both effective and efficient. Efficiency is a precondition for enhancing the organizational effectiveness. Now, coming down to the nature of organizational behavior or the essential features of organizational behavior. The essential features or the nature of organizational behavior may be summarized in the slide that you may able to find on this PPT. First, distinct field of study. Organizational behavior has emerged as a distinct field of study. It contains a body of research, theories, and applications associated with a growing concern for people at the workplace. Its study helps in understanding the human behavior. Second point, behavioral approach to management. Now, organizational behavior is a part of general management and not the whole of the management. It represents behavioral approach to management. It is significant to note that because of the importance of human behavior in organizations, organizational behavior has assumed the status of a distinct field of study. Next, practical orientation. Organizational behavior has got the practical value also. Understanding of theories or research experiences of organizational behavior provides us education needed for creative thinking to solve human problems in organizations. In fact, organizational behavior is a human tool for human benefits. It provides generalizations that managers can use to anticipate the effect of certain actions and thereby avoid the costly mistakes of hit and try learning. Third point, levels of analysis. Organizational behavior involves three levels of analysis of behavior: individual behavior, group behavior, and behavior of the organization itself. It helps in demolishing some incorrect assumption a person holds about behavior. It provides a rational thinking about people. Next, concern for effectiveness. Organizational behavior is an action-oriented and goal-directed discipline. The major goal of organizational behavior is to understand, explain, and predict the human behavior in the organizational context so that it may be molded in result yielding situations so as to improve the organizational effectiveness. It provides a rational thinking about people and their behavior. Next, human tool. Organizational behavior is a human tool for human benefits. It helps in understanding and predicting the behavior of individuals. It provides generalizations that managers can use to anticipate the effects of certain actions on human behavior. Next point, satisfaction of individual and organizational needs. The organizational behavior seeks to fulfill both employees' needs and the needs of the organization, that is, the organizational objectives. Every employee in the organization wants to fulfill his needs through the organizational activities in the organization's responsibility is to provide reasonable climate in the organization so that the people may get the need satisfaction in the organization, and thus organization may attain its objectives. Thus both organization and individuals both are benefited by each other. Next, multidisciplinary. Organizational behavior is a multidisciplinary approach. It is heavily influenced by several behavioral sciences in social sciences, and if the prominent among these are psychology, psychology, sociology, and anthropology. Organizational behavior draws a rich amount of resources from these disciplines. What makes it a field in its own direction is its attempt to integrate various aspects and levels of behavior. Next, uses of scientific methods. Organizational behavior relies upon these scientific methods to build, evaluate, and modify theories about behavior in the organization. The scientific methods attempts to produce information that is objective in the sense that it is certifiable and independent of a person's opinion or preferences. Therefore, the scientific methods involves number one, making predictions about the real world. Second, making observations in the real world to determine the accuracy of our predictions. And third, C, using the results of our observations to explain relationships among objects, events, or persons in the real world. So friends, this is about the nature and characteristics of organizational behavior. Very soon we will be meeting with the next lecture on organizational behavior. Till then, thank you very much.